Bonjour tout le monde, notre vidéoblog cette semaine, ce sont les préparatifs que la ville met de l'avant pour nous préparer à l'été, évidemment pour que les routes soient plus sécuritaires, pour que les piétons et les cyclistes soient bel et bien identifiés. Alors on parle de 3 initiatives, évidemment laver les routes et puis les préparatifs de l'été, peinturer les différentes peintures que la ville met sur les routes, que ce soit les traverses, les lignes et autres. Évidemment aussi, toutes les mesures d'atténuation de la circulation pour rendre les routes résidentielles, plus sécuritaires. Mais avant de débuter le vidéoblog, j'aimerais souhaiter à toutes les mères une joyeuse fête des mères pour tout ce que vous faites pour vos enfants, pour votre famille. Vous êtes extraordinaires.
Hello, I'm Lawrence Dunks. I'm the Program Manager of Signs and Pavement Markings for the City of Ottawa. I'm responsible for installing and maintaining all of the pavement markings and signs in the city.
Thank you so much for taking the time. I know your team is busy. Obviously, a rain day means no street painting.
Yes.
We have a lot of painting. That'd be the crosswalks, that'd be the cycling lanes, that'd be the various lane delineator. How do you and your team kind of plan it out for in preparation for the summer?
We have about 16 different maintenance plans that we operate on. So they're planned, prioritized, and planned throughout the city. So we have a full program. We have to we're running for an entire 6.5 months painting in order to get everything in the city completed.
When you say 6.5 months, obviously we take out the winter months because unless there's urgent painting that's required, obviously there are winter challenges relating to doing some painting. We're gonna show we've gone out with your team in the past to show how the line painting folks works. What would be some of the things that our community would want to know? Obviously, we focus on the crosswalk, the pedestrian safety, the road safety components of it. What does that mean for your team on the various streets? I imagine we prioritize different roadways?
We do prioritize different roadways. So arterial roads and busier roads get done first. Traffic signals, all the markings at traffic signal locations get done first. That's one of the first programs out the gate. All the stop bars and crosswalk markings are done first before we move to unsignalized intersections in the city.
So that's an important point that you've just highlighted. Say, we want to make sure that the vehicle knows specifically where to stop. We want also to identify where the pedestrian can safely cross. So that's a top priority for your team, as I can hear.
Absolutely. The other program that we have is we call a PXO program, so the pedestrian crossover. So all the pedestrian crosswalks that we have in the city are a priority. We're getting out, we have a separate program to get those done before we do other types of markings as well.
Lawrence, tu parles de l'équipe de peinture. Évidemment, c'est un programme de 6 à 8 mois. On peut nous peinturer l'hiver. Donc, vous voyez, les opérations sont en plein processus, que ce soit les traverses, les lignes d'arrêt, les différentes peintures. C'est ce qu'ils font. Ils font le travail la nuit. Donc, si jamais vous conduisez et puis que les équipes sont en pleine opération, on vous demande de ralentir.
My name is Robert Charbonneau. I'm a traffic assessment specialist for the City of Ottawa, and I'm tasked with Ward 12. That's one of my wards, and our role is to review safety concerns on the roadway.
Robert, thank you so much for taking the time today. I know that obviously the rain kind of slows down, but as we prepare for the summer, we've seen the street sweeping. We just talked to Lawrence about the line painting, and now obviously your team's also in full operation. You and I have worked together for many years now. We have a bit of a program across the city that allows each community to get traffic delineators, to get some of the speed boards. How many years has that program existed now?
I think this is the 5th year that this program has existed, and every year we're adding new measures to the toolbox that councillors can use to slow down traffic in their ward, or to protect cyclists, or there's a
pedestrian.
And
you know what? That's all we can ask, right? Is to continue to try things to make our areas, our streets, our sidewalk, our crosswalks safer for all users. Maybe you can highlight some of the sections. Like for us, I think the St. Patrick bike lane delineators have really helped in offering some traffic calming. Some of the street planters as well. Is there projects for you that come to mind in our area, Lowertown, Sandy, or Vanier?
Well, St. Patrick's a perfect example because so it gives cyclists their own space, which they've never had before. So at the same time, it also reduces the operational speeds for vehicles because it makes the road feel more uncomfortable to drive too fast. So which also helps for cyclist comfort.
So as we prepare for the summer, expect that the measures from the previous year be re-implemented on our residential streets and in the various streets in our area. I want to thank Robert. I think it's a very important program to ensure and improve road safety and just general pedestrian cycling safety in our neighborhood, on main streets, on residential streets. And obviously the focus for us is near school zones, near community centers, in areas where we're seeing speeding. So Robert, thanks to you and your team, and certainly let's hope that we see a bit of sun in the coming days so that the program can be implemented. We've already seen some of the delineators come into play.
Yeah.
Alors Robert Charbonneau, un membre de l'équipe importante à la ville qui maintenant s'occupe de tout ce qui est rapport avec la sécurité routière, les différentes initiatives temporaires que l'on met en place dans les différentes communautés à travers la ville pour évidemment réduire la vitesse, pour s'assurer que nos rues soient plus sécuritaires et pour les vélos et pour les piétons. Évidemment, ralentir la circulation sur les rues résidentielles, près des centres communautaires et près des écoles.